Hey, y'all. Hey, come in the room. Come on in the room. I'm outside and the wind is blowing. My title today is You Gotta Trust Him. Whoever that him is for you, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy inside of yourself, but you got to trust him, because do you know there is a man living inside of you? Do you know there's a man in that house with you? Osha. Do you know that there is a man that is sleeping in the bed every night with you? You say, I'm alone. You've always had a man. You have masculine energy. We're going to talk just a little bit about that today. I'm going to need you to open up your sensibilities and let me give you this straight with no chaser. Only person I can talk about really, really well is myself, so I will use myself as an example. I am the Divine Maverick, but you can call me Yolanda. That's my name. I answer to that. I love life and I love you. I love to laugh. I love to smile, but I also cut. I'm already describing somebody that you know, probably yourself. If you are attracted to me, you better know that I was attracted to you first. So you being here is no accident. You being here is absolutely on purpose. And sometimes I can be a little out there, but it's a good thing. Sometimes I can be much, because I'm a lot, you know. So we're going to talk a little bit about the man that lives inside of you. And even we're going to touch upon the couple that lives inside of you, the man and the woman, and that dynamic. And I'm hoping to paint a different picture, or paint a more salient picture, and make a more salient point, if such, right? Hi, Katina. And you see things a little bit differently. And this is what I will say to you. If you open up and receive this, I don't know why I feel like a Bootsy Collins something kind of baby. I don't know who that is. Y'all help me. I think that's Bootsy Collins, but I just keep hearing this baby, because I want to give you the stuff. I don't know what that is. I know it's crazy. Welcome to the show, right? Welcome to life. Welcome to the dream. You live in the dream. Play the game. Just listen. Your messages are in here. I'm talking and you are here. So you are here. Yeah, here. So, but if that Bootsy Collins thing is a sync for somebody, then know that it is well. It's going to be all right. Everything is all right for it. Especially Jetta. I just saw your name, Jetta. Jetta, everything's going to be all right. Okay, Nia. Okay, so thank you. That Bootsy Collins is strong here. So anyway, so we're going to look at things a little bit differently, but I guarantee, this is what I guarantee you. If you open up and receive this, hi, Sean. If you open and receive, hi, Rika. If you open and receive this, and I guarantee you that this is going to be, Erica, somebody just corrected me. Sorry. But this is going to be really good. It's going to change the dynamic of your interpersonal relationships. So here's how it started. I was in meditation, and what came to me was, what if, now those of you who are creators or, magical folks, and very, I'm going to say creatives, artists, what happened was, I was like, what if the Divine Maverick is like my shadow, my whole egoic shadow, and I had to step into the Divine Maverick, because Divine Maverick does things that Yolanda wouldn't. Somebody just went, okay, so see what street I'm on? Y'all see what street? So you see where I am? You see where we're going with this? You see what I'm saying? You see? So I said, and so having the courage, I guess, to step into that, having the courage to do that, did I some kind of way defeat the enemy, which was never outside, but the enemy that was inside of me? And meaning the programming, the conditioning, the matrix, y'all. So I'm just saying, if you rocking with me right now, then you rocking with me. Because that's what I'm saying. I was like, what if all of this, Russia, watch this. What if all of this was for that? Somebody right there. What if all of this, was for that? Because you have your eye on the prize. You have a goal. So I said that, when I said that, I said, so Divine Maverick is okay, got it. So it might be like the Sasha Fierce thing. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just being, is it okay? Can we do this? Can you still accept me in my vulnerability? You see what I'm saying? Because many of you are learning lessons right this moment about vulnerability. But can you accept me in my vulnerability when I say to you, I wasn't real sure? Because to me, I knew that I knew I was departing from the norm, stepping into what you see me as or see me doing now. But I also knew that it was very much a part of me. It's a good thing. Yes, true. Getting to this place, I had to touch things that I was told I shouldn't touch. I had to speak things that I was told I should not speak. I had to look at things I was told I should not look at. But it was those very things that was removed from me, and I sought after because I sought knowledge, because I sought understanding, because I sought wisdom. It was those very things that was removed from my grasp, or things that was it had a stigma to it. So I left it alone, and it also had fear attached to it. So by golly, I won't do it. So I thought I was doing an amazing thing when I became a warrior against those things that they told me I wasn't supposed to like. I'll pause for a minute so you can catch your breath. I'm going to pause for a minute so you can catch your breath, because the title is You Don't Trust Him. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to that. But first we have to do this. That's why you are in a cycle, or a perpetual cycle for some of us right now, because we have to get to this thing before we can get there. We see there, but you can't get there from here. You have to do this right now. Be in the present moment. So the thing is, but let me go back. So that's what happens when you stop. Oh, shy. There it is. That's what happens when you stop. But it's about you have to wait. If there's a process, you have to wait to get to that place. But be here right now. And that's what we're doing. And so the masculine energy. Oh, somebody said, okay, don't do that. It's not, I know it's an ouch, but it's a good ouch. See, on this side of things, those ouches that we get on this side of things, we get them because they're good, not because we have been bad. The ouches that we get on this side of our awareness, this side of our understanding, we get them because you're good, sis. You're good, bruh. Not because we have done bad. See, there was legalism and there was religion over there. There was patriarchy, the patriarchal views and beliefs, and there was structures and systems and doctrines and things that told you that something that somehow in some way you were not acceptable or enough. But in this awareness, in this awareness, you realize that I have always been and will always be, watch this, more than enough. But before you got to that place, you had to understand this about yourself, which is where we're going right now. You don't trust him. The masculine energy inside of you is the part of you that says, I'm going to do this. Say it with me. Somebody put that in the chat for me. My masculine energy does it. My masculine energy does it. Say that in the chat. Say it to yourself. Put it in the chat. My masculine energy does it. Whatever that it is. The feminine is what informs the masculine. I was thinking of Adam and Eve this afternoon. I'll be brief. What time is it? I'll be brief. But I was thinking of Adam and Eve this afternoon, and I thought about Eve. We being told, or the story goes, that Eve came out of Adam's rib. And the rib, it protects those vital organs, but the rib also is under the armpit. It's hidden. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're tucking something under your arm, you're keeping it safe. You're holding on to it. So Eve came from Adam's rib. So she was within. So I thought about the union between Adam and Eve, which made me think about the union of body and soul, which is the feminine has always been the soul of the thing. See, mama's is the soul of the house. Mama is the heartbeat of the place. If mama ain't happy, y'all can finish the sentence for me. You understand what I'm saying? So the feminine represents the soul. But what is that thing that we have on the earth? Because we are spirits having a human experience, right? So how do we have a human experience? Through what? Body, baby. So the union of masculine and feminine energy is the union of body and soul. But the divine feminine is what informs the whole thing. It's that feminine wisdom that has to learn to trust that the masculine will do what he says he will do. Many of you have been stuck in cycles because you are dealing with the fear of somebody rejecting you again, abandoning you again, disappointing you again. And so you feel like, I cannot trust this one. I will not trust that one again. I bet not trust this right now. And so you've been stuck and you've been bamboozled and you feel like I'm crazy. But really, it's not that. It's the fact that inside of you, which is where it always will and always has been and begun, right? Always has begun inside of you. So when you start trusting that the things that you know that you're supposed to be doing, intuition, we call that intuition. Just another way of saying what I know I'm supposed to be doing. Say that with me. What I know I'm supposed to be doing. That's what intuition is. But when you start doing what you know you're supposed to be doing, well, baby, that's your masculine. That's your man taking over. Let me paint you a picture. Allow me to paint you a picture. You see a couple. You see a man and a woman. Because it's just energy. Hear what I'm saying? Because the wisdom lies in the understanding the energy. Somebody put that in the chat. The wisdom lies in understanding the energy. So imagine, if you will, a masculine, a man and a woman, and they're a couple. And she says, baby, I think you need to go around the parking lot 2 more times. He's saying, why? Why should we go around the parking lot 2 more times? Somebody might be coming out now. Look at that man over there with the white shirt. He looks like he's coming this way. Maybe we should wait. And she says, honey, I think we need to go around 2 more times. Now see this energy inside of you, because you know what you should be doing. You know what your higher self is telling you should be doing, but then you can't do it. I don't know, mama looking at you funny. I don't know, the kids are crying. I don't know, the phone is ringing, or maybe you need to send a text. But for whatever reason, you don't do what you know you're supposed to be doing. So that's your masculine not coming through on what they should be coming through on. Not only are they not listening to you, divine feminine, but they won't even do what you say. Come on, somebody. Woo! Take a break. Take a breather. It's a couple of folks inside of you, and you don't trust your man. You don't trust your man. Let me tell you that I'm not a liar. Let me show you that I'm not a liar. I'm not a lying prophet. I'm not a lying oracle. Watch this. Do you trust your masculine currently right now? Okay. Let's just, in your 3D relationship, do you believe they're going to do what they say they're going to do? Do you think people are going to come through in what they say? Do you trust in 3? What do your relationships look like in 3D? Yeah, you don't. Right. Well, I just say to myself, you know what I do? Right. That's what I'm talking about. Baby, you don't trust him. You don't trust him. And until you start trusting him, the masculine inside of you, your man who wants to cover and protect. Because see, your masculine energy is frustrated. That's why you say, I don't know what I should be doing. I start one thing or I don't start something. I procrastinate. You know what I mean? Because your man he's angry. Because he wants to do so much for his woman. And she deserves it. That's why she knows she's supposed to be sitting back. She's supposed to be, the feminine energy, you're supposed to sitting back, watching him work. But he's frustrated because he's scared or something. You know what I'm saying? And she's looking at him like, what you gonna do? I told you. Now she doesn't trust. And now she begins to think of things for herself. And when she begins to think of all kinds of crazy stuff, then what happens? He starts to act. He starts to act up in the 3D. Oh, I'll do that. I might not pick up the phone and call you, but baby, I will get on this internet and say, I will post this about you. There's your baby picture. Send. You know what I mean? Come on. I'm love. This is love. This is love. Because we're moving. It's okay. We all did it. How you think I can talk about it so good? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We all did it. But you don't trust him. You don't think he's going to do what he says he's going to do. Somebody's waiting on a promise to be kept right now. Somebody's waiting on a promise to be kept right. Somebody's waiting on an approval right now. Somebody's waiting on a co-signer, waiting on an answer, waiting on registration. You're waiting for something right now. But somewhere deep down inside of you, even though you've said 150 affirmations, I will and I can, I will and I can, I will and I can, something inside of you says, but just in case they don't come through. But I want to encourage you. Let me encourage you. Let me encourage you. Let me encourage you. The only reason why I came on here, the only reason, thank you, y'all like red, bless you, baby. The only reason why I came on here is to let you know that you can trust your divine masculine on the inside and the outside. Caveat, you won't see the outside manifest until you really, really start to trust that you can do what you know you're supposed to be doing. See how that wind started to blow when I said that? That's because the ancestors are pleased with your press and you are on the right path. You are in alignment. You just have to continue to have faith and trust and believe in yourself. You have to continue to have faith and trust and believe in yourself. That's how you begin to trust other people. We don't like to hear it because it's an ouchie, but we don't trust ourselves and we project that outside. And that's why we get what we get. But the sooner you take accountability and responsibility for the stuff that you are witnessing or experiencing, then the quicker you are out of that part of the matrix and the zoo, and you're getting closer and closer to who you are, because your natural state is happy. Put that in the chat. My natural state is happy. That's your natural state. So learn to trust your masculine. Do what you know you should be doing. Don't let fear or procrastination hold you any longer. Don't let doubt and unbelief or worry or anxiety. What if I don't let perfectionism, fear of success. What if I'm great? Fear of failure. What if I suck? Don't let those things, those sabotaging thoughts keep you from what your divine feminine already knows about you. Remember, your divine feminine is the soul of the relationship. The divine feminine represents the soul. That's the spiritual, the most spiritual part of this connection, of this union of you and your love. So that's the soul of you. And your soul is your higher self. That's that spirit version of you that will not steer you wrong. Why? Because the spirit knows all. The Holy Spirit leads and guides in all things, teaches all things. The Holy Spirit is a comforter and peace. That's why I say your natural state is happy. The Holy Spirit, the divine self, the goddess, the God in you, Shabositayaya, is eternal and knows the past, the present, and the future. So you can trust what you hear from within. Why do you think the warfare is so great against meditation and prayer and focus and grounding? It's because if you can't hear your voice, your inside voice, then all the outside voices will take precedence over what you know to be your truth. Not their truth, but yours. So you got to learn to trust them, sis. You got to learn to trust them, bruh. You got to do what you say you're going to do. You got to do what you know you're supposed to do. You got to do what you know you can do. You got to do what you know you were born to do. And that's how you do that. That's how you do. And the more you trust, that's a healthy relationship. Divine feminine looks at divine masculine like, And he looks at her because he knows she's smart, she's talented, she bout it. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. But he knows that his heart is safe with her. I can trust that. That's me right there. Hey, listen, that's me right there. You hear that? Ospatia. But that's what happens. And that's that sexual energy. That's that. And within you, this is happening. And I'm not talking about you and your boo. Baby, I'm talking about inside of you. That rhymes. I'm not talking about you and your boo. I'm talking about what's going on inside of you. Your divine feminine is waiting for your divine masculine to radfish her. Because there is a mutual respect, there is a trust, and there is an honesty and a vulnerability within that connection inside of you. Therefore, all of your connections are in harmony like that. Within, so without. Ayobora, sibibosha. You see what I'm saying? That's why we are always told self-love. Self-love. Take some time to go within. You're never too busy to be busy, too busy for you. That's why we do that, so we can listen. Your divine feminine wants to talk to her masculine, but you so busy trying to do everything to keep the money going, keep the done, hold that up, balance that, do this, do that, and doing some of the wrong things and not doing the very best right thing, which is listen. Y'all are working together. You love each other. There doesn't need to be a war within, because that's why it acts like it does outside. That's why you create that. But that's not your reality anymore. If that's true, that's not your reality. That's not your reality. I appreciate you guys listening. That is the channel message. That feels good. That was a good release. If y'all could just do me a favor and take 2 deep breaths in. We're going to do this twice, and then exhale through your mouth. Just big deep breaths in. This is some good energy. And then exhale. If you feel like you want to continue your breathing exercises when we get off, that'll be great, because there's some clearing happening. There's a lightness of being that's coming to you right now. Blessings, peace, grace, mercy, compassion be sent to you right now. Thank you for your time. I honor your presence. All right. Bless you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.